Do you know any of the early history, how the Greggs came into this country?
The Greggs?
Yes.
Well, they come from a good country way up around Prince Edward. You know, they come in here. Why, there's free land, you see. And my grandfather and my dad, and they settled, you know, it was new land and free, you know.
Was this one of the original homesteads right here, was it?
No, no, I bought this. I bought this farm here. Our farm was right across from Vennachar, south, about a mile. Yep, where I was born.
Mm.
Yeah, 82 years ago.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're certainly doing well, Mr. Gregg, the way
Eh?
you're out here doing a good day's
Well,
work here.
I cut my wood. I was cutting wood, well, off and on, you know. I don't work all the time at it, but whenever it's cool, I take the chainsaw and go and cut wood. Now, I've got 25, 30 cords of wood piled up now, dry, ready for fall, you see. Yeah.
I don't think the younger generation has got the staying power that your generation had.
No, I don't think it. No, I know it. I know it. I know it.
I was talking to Mr. Reuben Brown earlier today
Was you?
down at White's Bay, and he was saying they don't come near as tough as what they used to in those days.
Huh. You asked a young man to work 15 hours a day now. Why?
It's unheard of now.
Well, he'd tell you something.
Yeah.
Yes, he'd tell you something.
Yeah.
Eh? Get out of there.
Get
Yeah.
Get his feet cut off in there.
Why, I seen us working down in there for Wilson's. Why, we'd walk maybe 3 miles, and Alec Jackson, he used to work a lot with me, cut logs an awful lot with me. And then when it come sleigh hauling time, I'd always load. That was what I'd done. But we'd walk 3 miles, and I seen us the night before, they always wanted you to cut so many logs, 75. And if you cut more, you got more money, you see, a little bit. Well, and if you had got enough to make a bank, what they call it a bank, you see, if you had got 75 for to put in Friday night, you could go home Friday night or Saturday morning, and you get loud for your day, you see.
Yes.
So Alec and me used to get along pretty good. We could always cut it pretty good. He was a pretty good man, and I was fair.
Well, I think you were probably pretty good too.
Pretty fair, but I seen us. This is the fact. If I shouldn't get off on this more, there was 2 men there. I could tell you their both names. I guess they're both dead now. Dempster Lyons was one, and Jim Grant was another, and they were working pretty near right in the same country, but well, Eric and me was cutting our 75 and banking 10, 15 a day, you see. Quite easy, quite easy. And the best they could do, 40. Yep. And Andrew said when they'd give in the count, Andrew'd come around, you know, he couldn't hear a man's voice, you know. And he'd come around at night after supper and with his book and come to the head log maker and the head skidder. How many did you get today? He'd say to me, well, I'd say 75. And he'd go to maybe Grant's. How many did you get? 40. 40, he'd say. He'd talk funny. Do you mind him?
No, I don't, no.
Oh, he said, there's something wrong. Something wrong, he said. Stanley, he said, and Alec, he said, can cut 75 and bank some every day. He said, and you can only get 40, he said. Yep. Yeah.